Hello guys, and welcome to the Surprise Inside. And I'm Train King James here, as you guys should all know. And today we're in a different place. We're in my room. So today I got a lot of packages here, and some of them are pretty big. And this video is basically going to be divided into 3 sections, because there's 3 types of things I got. Now, a quick disclaimer. These items, while they are Thomas stuff, they aren't necessarily TWR related stuff. They're not stuff, well, I guess one of them does kind of apply to my series, but not really. If it's not really stuff that's for my series, it's not TWR or anything, that will be in another video coming soon. But, yeah. So, if you're not really interested, you can click off this video. I won't be offended. But, if you are interested to see what I got, then I'll put timestamps in the description saying, where you can skip to. So, alright, here's the first section. And the first section will be our smallest section because it's the smallest package. Here it is. It's a small package. It's foreign. I'm not going to say what it is yet. I'm just going to open it up. Wow, these are really small. These are smaller than I thought they would be. Alright, so let me give a little context. So, these were like a quick little impulse kind of buy thing. And I bought these for a reason, because I thought these would be good set dressing for my series. These things are really small. And I guess this is like the only thing you can really say that would be applicable for my series. Wow. Once I get them all out, then I can show you. They aren't something you can necessarily find in America. But, here they are. They are little wind-up toys. And this is a foreign brand. And I mainly bought them because of this. And this was like $3.99. And I negotiated the seller down to $1.99. The seller says, I'll let you have it for $1.99 if you buy 2 other products, and I'll sell them all to you for the same price. So these were each $1.99 each, and I bought these because these could be used as set dressing. This could be used. This Bullstroke could be used in a harbor set. I don't really know where I'm going to use this truck. I bought it mainly to use this cargo, but this stuff is really small, like way smaller than I would think it is. This crane is a really cool crane. It looks like the ones you'd see from Season 2. So that would make a nice appearance in the background of the sets and stuff. That is really small. Like, here's my thumb next to these things. So, to get an idea, they're about the size of my thumb. They're really small. Some of these little pieces of track. I'm not going to collect wind-ups most likely, but they're nice. It's just nice to have. The each came with a pamphlet, so I'll only look at one of them. So I believe these all came from the larger set. So you see, you could have gotten like Thomas, Percy, Cranky, Mavis, Salty, Bullstroke. Then you see the Harold. You see like the crane that I got, the truck that I got. You see a couple of things for shed. The seller was selling off all these pieces for really cheap, so I think it was worth it, honestly. Just a nice little cool thing to add to my collection. And now, we move to the next section. Alright, here's the next section, guys. This is the home media section. So, if you're interested in home media, like Lego Lover 117, a good friend of mine, you will be very interested in this section. So, I saw this lot, and a lot of these purchases were things that, the seller was originally charging me charging a little bit more. This one was like $35 originally. I negotiated it down to $25, so I saved about $10. So this is a lot of VHS tapes, and we're going to take a look to see which ones I have. Some of them I won't be keeping. I'll probably give away to friends. So just to begin their repeats, we have Gallant Old Engine, which is something I got in a previous video. There's the tape. James and the Red Balloon, something else I got in a previous thing. Best of Percy, which I've had since I was a child, but I may actually keep this because my childhood one lost the case around it, so yeah, it would be nice. Blue tape copy of Spills and Chills. However, I think my blue tape copy was ink label instead of sticker. I have to check, but I'm pretty sure I don't think I'll be needing to keep this. Tape that I finally had for the first time. Oh, this is interesting. So it says Salty Secret, but it's Thomas Meets the Queen. Interesting. I'll put that off to the side. It's an interesting tape. This is really nice that, you know, it's not completely new, but Thomas Comes to Breakfast. Yeah. I had something in my throat. Thomas Comes to Breakfast, which I already have. It's not completely sealed because the bottom's open. I can slide the tape out. It is Thomas Comes to Breakfast. I may keep that one because the case is in better condition. Something else I got in a previous one, Percy's Chocolate Crunch. But I'm going to keep this one because of the tape that I got in a really poor condition. Another new tape that I got that I don't have, that I have on DVD actually, sorry, is Percy Saves the Day, which is pretty cool actually. This was a fairly rare release to get on tape actually, because once you start getting to Season 7, Season 8, even Season 9, that's where you start to get into really rare VHS tapes. Ah yes, a tape that I've been wanting for a while. Thomas's Christmas Party. Take a look at the tape. Another copy of 10 Years of Thomas, which is an interesting ink label actually. I've never seen that version. Another repeat, Thomas and His Friends Get Along. I have Trust Thomas already, but oh, there's drawing on the back. I have Trust Thomas already, but I don't have this print, so that's nice. Another reason why I wanted this lot was New Friends for Thomas, and it's because my New Friends for Thomas VHS copy was pretty crap. The one that I got previously. So I'll put that over there. 2 more tapes left. Another new one for the collection is James Learns a Lesson. So that's pretty cool. And another new one for my collection, and the last tape, Thomas Breaks the Rules. And hopefully this is the correct tape. Yes, it is. I actually have Thomas Breaks the Rules, but I don't have the case for it, so now I have the case for it. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to zoom out now, take a look at all the tapes. So these are the new tapes that I got. These are the new ones, or ones I'm probably going to keep. These are one, well, I'm probably going to keep this one too. But these are all the tapes that I'm probably not going to keep. I may give away to friends. So don't go asking in the comments, can I have one, can I have one? No, because I'm not doing that. And this one's an interesting one. So, it's Salty Secret, but with Thomas Meets the Queen. So that's kind of interesting. I don't believe I have an ink label Thomas Meets the Queen, so I'll probably keep that. Alright, and now we move on to our next section. And we're off to the final section. Sorry, getting over a cold here. And this section is probably arguably one of the most interesting ones. Because it's probably arguably, it's not arguably, it is the biggest section. There are 3 packages released this section. And it's something that I had once when I was younger. This package is something I definitely didn't have, but the type of stuff is what I used to have when I was younger. And when I was younger, I had like a more of a variety of engines and stuff, but this is recently I've decided to get into this brand, and now hopefully I can with the help of these purchases. So I'm just going to flip it on its side so you can kind of tell what it is. And if you can't, you're blind, I guess. So it packs this thing good. I gotta be careful, this thing can break. So it really packed this thing in good. I'm gonna have to fight to get this thing out. That's a good sign because the seller, you can usually tell when the seller packs something really good like this, they generally care about the product. Oh god, how am I gonna get this off? I'm just gonna, I'm kind of, can you see who it is yet? Just like that was a television segment. He is free, and we have a Tommy James. And when I was younger, I did actually have a very small, albeit Tommy collection. I only had Thomas Percy and him. I didn't have proper track for it. So James is looking pretty nice. I don't think I'm going to really make videos with it. It seems to be working. I'll test to see if it works later. Obviously, I don't think he has a battery in him right now, so what I'm going to do is, you'll see why I'm going to hold off from testing James. You'll get to see it later in the video. So this is probably one of the biggest packages. And this because it's full of stuff, and it's a pretty cool thing. So this isn't even really started at all. You can kind of hear this package is kind of full. And this is the thing. So I found, when I started, I was going to get started collecting Tommy again. I said I have to get, I have to get the proper stuff. And I saw this, and I was like, if I had this would be perfect. And it's not technically Thomas, but however, it still would be cool to have. But show you what it is. So it's this cool little spiral set, and it comes with a lot of track and spirals. And I remember watching things like 10 Years of Thomas, and then you look inside and they show you like the spirals and stuff like that, and I used to love that. How am I planning to get this out of here? Alright. Oh! Really stubborn. Oh, that's nice. So let me tip this thing out. So the engine did not come with it. And I'm not upset about that, honestly, because I didn't really use it. But look, this, I believe this is actually a Thomas truck. So this truck came with it, and there's like a ton of track and stuff I could probably put together later. It doesn't help that this is second hand, which probably means I'm gonna have to like figure it out from the box. But that's part of the fun. I'm pretty sure this thing is, if it's not complete, it's nearly complete, and that's cool enough. So, I'm going to put everything back in. But yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting to see when it's put together. And if this isn't complete, I'm not going to be upset about it. I got a ton of track, I got a ton of these to work with. Alright, let's pull off this side. And now for the last package. So this package comes from... This package is a Japanese package, actually, so... Comes from Japan, and it also goes along the theme of Tomy, but it's not quite Tomy. So if you know anything about Japan, the things that aren't Tomy, let me get that off, actually I can show you the box from the top. I'm assuming this is like... This is where I can cut. Yeah. Alright. Thing's gonna... The seller literally packed it in tape that's the same color as the box, so it's a little hard to like... Okay. And now I've taken the thing out, and it's another piece, let's get to say the final piece of it. I just gotta remove the wrapping from this. This is a very cool thing. You know anything about... anything about play rail. So this is a play rail set that includes a Thomas, things like the Red Coach, Scruffy, all of this stuff. So I officially have a Thomas to run and a James to run. So that's good. Also included these napkins, that's nice. This whole thing is new, so Thomas should be able to win. Oh, listen, because it came from Japan, a nice little, what do they call it? Oh, it's the, crane. Origami little, that's really cool. So let's unbox this. Where's my scissors? So this is really cool what we got here. There's everything, so we're going to take out everything one at a time. First thing we're going to take out is Thomas. Thomas is looking good. So we're going to put Thomas next to James. James is bigger than Thomas, but not by much. It's going to be fun to run these two around. One thing that I know James is going to love is the Red Coach. And of course, when you're on a set, you need trucks. So, you've got Scruffy as one of them. You've got Fuel Tanker, which is something I actually used to have when I had Percy. Let's see what else we got here. We got a truck that bounces up and down. We have a milk truck that shakes all over the place and is all crazy. That would be fun to watch. Cattle truck. A truck of fish. You can see how I use those as set dressing. And a truck of fruits. as well as this bumpy track, which if you roll it, let me demonstrate with the mill, because I've probably done this a lot. Truck shaking everywhere. See what Thomas does on it. Yeah, this is going to be fun to use. So, and then there's a bunch of track under here. You can see through there is track. I'll take it out for you best I can. This is really efficient packaging, though, I must say. Given the fact that, compared to, like, a lot of American packaging, it's just, I just kind of stick things in it. I just kind of, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of box bloat, if you know what I mean. There's just a lot of stuff that's, like, wasted space and all that. But, like, here, they're not wasting a single thing. They're using everything to, like, its potential. Like, if this was produced in America, this would easily be a lot more. So, here's everything all later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the small set in a little bit, and I'm going to run Thomas and James. Alright, we're all set up now. There's a set. We're going to try out Thomas. Whoa. Alright, we're all set. Now we have Thomas running around the layout now. Here's over the bumpy track, you can see the truck shaking. Thomas is a very nice runner. I'm going to show him going over the bumpy track one last time. See the trucks all bouncing everywhere in the road. Now I'm going to divert Thomas into the siding. Alright, now it's James's turn. James seems to be a very problematic model. He's struggling a bit. I think it's just because, he's an older model. I expected him not to work that well. I think, so when I was putting in the battery, I didn't know you had to go through the tender, which would have saved me a ton of time. And I noticed his motor area was dusty, so I figured, might as well I'll go back through, give it a nice little wipe down carefully, not with any water or anything, just wipe it down carefully with a paper towel, clean that, and see if he runs smoother right after that. But yeah, so that's this is the beginning of some great things here. Thank you for tuning into the Surprise Inside, and see you next time.